Hello there, welcome to the first reading vlog of 2021. I didn't vlog for the first week because my mom was staying with me and my routine was sort of different, and also I wanted to spend more time with my mom. So that's why we are starting now. Do you want to see something I got for Christmas? Jesus. That was supposed to be smooth. I got a new desk chair. It's so great. It's not full of like retriever hair or anything. Right, so I just wanted to start off this vlog before I started working for the day. There's nothing else happening today besides work, and I am cat sitting for my sibling for about 3 weeks. So he's coming here, the cat's coming here. I'm concerned. He's lived here before. He is a cat with a capital C. He is an asshole. I love him wholeheartedly. He's like the loudest cat you'll ever meet, but I'm sure you'll see. But before I started work, I just wanted to do a little reading update. So physically right now, I am back on my old borrowed new reading train, and I'm reading, ow, I hit myself in the earlug, Stranger Dreamer by Laini Taylor. This is a proof copy. I got it from my aunt. I'm sure if you watch my borrowed book haul that went up, now that I'm filming this on Monday, it went up today. I can see it on my screen over there. So yeah, I'm reading this. It's about Laszlo Strange, and if you don't know, and there's this magical city that is known as Weep. It lost its name a long time ago. People have tried to go there and never come back. Now people have come from Weep, come to this city that's nearby or whatever, I can't remember what it was called, and they're looking for people with special skills to help them with a problem that they don't tell you until you appear. And Laszlo who is Laszlo Strange, the dreamer, has a gift with dreams and picturing Weep as it was back then before the mysterious thing happened. But when I heard of the mysterious thing, I thought it was freaking cool, so I'm not going to tell you, so I don't spoil it to anybody. And then my audio book is The Only Good Indians by Stephen Graham Jones. I started reading that because it popped up on Scribd, my old faithful love Scribd. So it popped up on there, and Books and Lala had it on her literally dead book club. So I was like, well, let me give it a go, especially since it's a Own Voices Native American book. And oh my god, all I knew is that it was horror, but it is nasty. It's nasty, but like in a really cool way. And I thought it was just gonna be told by this one guy's perspective, or like these one or two perspectives the whole time, but we're changing people one after the other. It's so gross and interesting and cool. I highly recommend it. It sounds so weird recommending something. Like, I highly recommend it. It's nasty. Like, if you like horror, you want nasty, right? So that's it for now. I should sorry, this chair has a cool leany back and it's like, ooh. So yeah, I will update you when I've got the loud shouty cat, probably. So while my mom was here, she is gardener extraordinaire. So she was helping me with my garden. I've been trying to grow lawn for the longest time, because when this place was renovated, it was the drought. I don't know if all of you know about that, but it was a drought in the Western Cape 2018, and we nearly ran out of water. Like, literally turn on the taps, there would be nothing. We just missed it. So this didn't have any damn lawn. It just had rocks, which are horrible. So I've been trying to grow lawn for like a good year and a bit. This might be boring, but if you like gardening, then I'm going to show you what we did. We also propagated a bunch of stuff. So this is my little fuchsia bush. Usually it sits here, but I think it's getting a little bit hot, so I've given it some water. Then we planted all these little succulents. That's got a little chili plant in that we got from McDonald's. Yeah, those are all propagated. There's cat. I thought there was a dog there. No, there is dog. There is other dog. So this is the portion of grass that my mom bought some pieces of grass that we've planted in here and we covered in topsoil, and then we're putting the cage up so somebody doesn't do the zoomies and turn around where all the grass is trying to grow, huh? So I managed to grow that bit of grass and then we bought this bit, and then these are all grown. I grew the pink ones from seedlings, and then these are offcuts that I found. I know that my ex-girlfriend's boss was throwing away, and this one I picked up in the complex. And then I want to be one of those ladies, like one of those people that has a weird and wacky garden. So we've got like a little spider web over there, I don't know if you can see it. And I got my bunnies. One of my bunnies has fallen off. This is also a plant that I have been growing inside that seems to have rooted, so that's cool. Those are potatoes that grew little roots in the so these potatoes that grew little roots in the fruit cupboard. So we planted those. They've already grown out. I need to recover them. This needs some water. So there's oregano, sage, and a little rock rose. And then my mom bought me this little flamenco. Flamenco is Afrikaans for flamingo, but I just like flamenco. Look how cute. Anyway, if you didn't care about that garden stuff, then sorry about it. You have to listen about garden stuff for 3 minutes. And here he is in all his glory. Compare him to my computer. Compare him to my hand. This here is a big, big kitty. He's not liking that he's been made to stay at his aunt's house, but doesn't mind it. We've had a bond day. We used to live together. Yeah, so this is my nephew. Oh, yeah, good boy. He's not going to talk for you today. Might talk for you later this week. I feel like this may be a very cat-heavy vlog, so I just wanted to look at, vlog, but... Hello! What you doing back there? You just having a comfy little nook? Oh, baby. Okay, still not much reading happening in this vlog. I have gotten further into The Only Good Indians yesterday, and I didn't really tell you what it's about, but I think it's hard to tell you what it's about without completely spoiling it. But it's got a lot of intricacies, and it's really cool to hear. Like, obviously I'm from South Africa. I don't have that much of a great knowledge of Native Americans and their culture, or their accents, or their language. So it's been very cool to see that. I'm not sure whether it varies from region to region, the languages and the dialect, but the Blackfeet that they're talking about in this, it's very interesting. Oh, I got a fan. I have to think about audio now, and this piece of hair. Then I've also got a little bit more into Strange the Dreamer. Something important happened. Yet again, can't tell you. But I wanted to ask you guys if you managed to, even though it was 2020, did you manage to do anything that you set out to do that year? So like, it can be like the smallest thing. So like for me, I can touch my heels to the ground when I do down dog, which is a fucking miracle for me. Like, really, really makes a difference. To my hamstrings, to my back, to the way I sleep, to everything. And I also have gained nipple confidence. Beep, beep. I was watching a Rose and Rosie video at the beginning of this year, because I found out who beginning of last year, because I started watching them then. And they were doing a smash and pass, but instead of doing it in a gross way, they were assessing people in different personality choices. And one of them was nipple confidence. And I was like, you know what? I don't have nipple confidence. I need to have nipple confidence. As in, like, leave the house without a bra on and not care that you can tell I don't have a bra on. I am the smallest cup you can get. Like, literally, like the smallest cup you can get. I only ever wear like tiny little triangle bra things, but I still hate to wear them, and I think that I have achieved both my hamstrings thing with the down dog thing and nipple confidence, because I'm going to go to the shops wearing this dress, even though I know that if this line slips, a nip slips. But then you know what? You are welcome, random stranger, because they're just nipples. And they're not going to be feeding anybody, so they're just like man's nipples. Right? Right? I'm right. I'm going to carry on working. Okay, so my plans went slightly awry. I had the idea for this video, and if I put it up, it's down there. But I'm going to rewatch the clips once I'm done and see if it's something I want to put up. If you know, you know, otherwise, woo. What was it? I wanted to say something about the Only Good Indians. The only thing that's losing me on the Only Good Indians is the description of basketball. I don't know anything about basketball. Basketball is not a big thing here. Like, I've never met somebody that watches, like, the NBA. I think we have our own basketball league. I don't know. Nobody knows about it. I've never heard anybody talk about it. It's just not a sport that's popular here. So I don't know what they're talking about, and it goes on for quite a while. But besides that, everything else is incredible. I just thought I'd add it in. Hey there. That's a good stick. Bring me the stick. Okay. Don't bark. It's a little bit on the long side. What are you barking at, Hugo? No, quiet. Shh. Well, my little cat has been escaping over there. He's going to be coming in and out like he owns the bloody place. This whole vlog is just going to be dogs, though I am 25 minutes from finishing The Only Good Indians. So I'm going to listen to that while I water my garden, like a cottagecore lesbian. Howdy, good morning. It is Wednesday morning. I'm bending down because I couldn't be bothered to get a thing to lift me up. Do you like my shirt though? This is my rowing shirt from Buffalo Regatta, and the shorts I'm wearing, you can't see, have Buffalo 2006 written on them, so I get wear out of my clothes. As I said last night, I finished The Only Good Indians. I will try and get all my thoughts together properly for a January wrap up. I started If I Was Your Girl, which I'm excited for. I love trans own voices, or like anybody own voices is going to be preferable. I apologize for my boring roll. I need to stick all my posters back up. They fell down. Cape Town is so freaking windy. Oh my goodness. And I say that like it's a shock, but like it's really windy right now. Like our windy season has lasted way longer. Climate change. Anyway, I just got an email from someone that I sent a proposal to on a freelancing site, but I'm like, but I'm not opening it up yet because it could potentially be a new job. But first, it's yoga time. So I read a little bit of Strange Dreamer this morning. I love the dreamscapes in it, like the dream things that Laszlo dreams up and how they're described. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Greatest thing to read first in the morning. But anyway, I'm going to go exercise and then open this Gary email. Totally. Oh, look how sweet. He's trying to rub his head on your nose, honey. He wants to show affection. What I didn't anticipate when, yes, hello, Hugo's with me, when cat sitting, Dipper is that Dipper would take to Hugo so well. Aww! Like, Dipper hates everyone. Oh, what a baby. Good boy. Nice, Hugo. The other cat hits him. But only when he pisses him off. having fun, guys. Hello there, welcome to my floor. This is where I usually film my floor chats, but I need to go through this drawer. Oh shit, so I figured I would do it with you and talk about books. It's a little less obviously cool looking in the background here. I usually frame it nicely, I pull my duvet down. This is washing that I need to sort out, all my summer clothes, my summer dresses. But yes, a little bit more casual now. So the drawer I'm going through, now the video has gone up. I did a video on a whim. I literally bought the item, filmed it, edited it, and put it up immediately, all in the same day, which I've never done before. But it was just me buying my first boys' underpants. Boys. They're not boys' underpants, they're my underpants. So I did a video about that. I need to put my name in these because I live with two other guys who wear underwear like school. Put your name in your underwear. But yeah, someone commented on their video and said cis ? And when I say cis, I don't mean cis, I mean cis. Which is a South African slang for gross. Like you'd be like, oh, cis man. Like, oh, gross man, you know? And I don't care. Anyway, so now I'm going through that drawer, finding all of the underwear that I don't wear anymore, that is uncomfortable, that I don't like, and only keeping the stuff that is intact. Makes me feel comfy, and the rest is getting donated. Well, the bras are getting donated. The underwear, I'll probably sell the underwear. You think I'm joking? I'm not joking. Because to me, right, like, people like Belle Delphine, people give, like, they went up in arms, you know, like talking about, see, this is the type of bra that I wear now. Like, it's so small. It's like an eye mask. Face mask. Yeah, so, like, when she sold her bath water, people were like, oh my god, this woman, what the fuck. I think it's freaking clever, because you know what, she looked at it, she is a business woman, she looked at her audience and she went, I wonder if they'd buy my bath water. Like, you know, that's literally just like a random thought that someone would have, like, in a trolley way, and then she was just like, fuck it, let's do it. And now Babe's making mint because she sold out. If there's someone there to buy your bathwater, sell your bathwater. That's what I think. People should just be smart. I'm just holding a thong. See, this is the type of thing I ain't wearing no more. Nah. Bikini bottoms. Anyway, I mean, look at this bra. 3 of my boobs could fit in each cup. And it's so uncomfortable. Oh my god. Anyway, so Strange the Dreamer, I am almost done. I've got like 150 pages-ish left, and it's so good. I really love it. Our 2 protagonists, it's really interesting, actually. This is something that I wanted to bring up. It's really interesting to me how Laini Taylor, she has dual perspective without identifying the dual perspective. So like, she doesn't put the character's name at the top, or, you know, just have one chapter per person. They almost interweave, but I'm never confused about which protagonist she's talking about or whose voice we're hearing, because it's like third person. But yeah, I'm super impressed with how she does that. The dreamscapes are beautifully described. I'm definitely carrying on with this series 100%. Another one. That's freaking fuck underwear. My mom wears underwear made of bamboo. Isn't that cool? She's like super vegan eco bitch, but bitch in a good way, not bitch in a bad way. Yeah, so I was super impressed with that. And then I have carried on with If I Was Your Girl by Meredith Russo. So, let's see, please. I don't keep this one. I don't know. Anyway, so I carried on with If I Was Your Girl by Meredith Russo. And that one I am really loving. Like, you can tell it's not a happy trans story, I think, but I think it could be a happy trans story. So like, from how I think it's going, I think it's gonna show how you can get through the struggles and it's worth it in the end. But it's beautifully written. You can tell its own voices, which I really love. It's about our main character, what's her name? Amanda. Amanda, who is gone from living, like, we meet her on a bus, and she's gone from living with her mother and she's going to meet her father because something has happened, and they don't tell you right away what the thing is that happened and why. So she's gonna go like start again at her dad's place. It's in the south, but where is it in the south? Fuck. The next time I listen to it and they say where it is, I'll tell you, but it's in the south, so the accents are really, really fun. I never hear southern accents, so like it's cool to have a whole narrated book in a southern accent. And no one in the school that she's in right now knows that she's trans. So people are calling her by the correct name, they're not misgendering her, there's no like stigma, but she's very, very like cautious, which makes perfect sense. I mean, obviously you would be cautious in that kind of situation, especially from what they hint happened previously. So that is all the stuff I'm keeping. That's so cool. The book talk took up the same amount of time as the Undercrackers talk. That's cool. Now I've done a chore and filmed a vlog clip, and most of the time I've looked at the camera. But yeah, I'm reading two good books at the same time. I just watched Ashley from, is it Ashley? Is that her name? Bookish Realm? Yes, Ashley. And she just did a top 20 books of 2021, and she was so freaking distracting because every 5 seconds, so I had to have my Goodreads and my script open on my phone at the same time. And then as she would talk about a book, like literally the second I got the description, like I got so, I don't know if I wrote all 20 down because I had read some of them, but I put a good majority of them down. So I've got a huge amount more on my TBR, and some of them are on script, which is cool, but the rest are saved in my Goodreads, so I will know. But yeah, two good books at the same time. Have I read a bad book this year? Not yet. Yes, okay. I'm gonna eat lunch now. Oh, would you look at that lighting? Well, that looks cute. I'm in my kitchen, about to do the dishes. I'm listening to If I Was Your Girl. And I forgot to mention before that she does use the character's dead name throughout the book, and I know that can be triggering for some people, so I just wanted to highlight it just in case, you know, anybody was thinking of picking that up, and that's something I'm sensitive to because I don't want to trigger anybody. Yeah, that's about it. I stayed up an ST shop today, I did work today, and now I think I'm just gonna chill after I do the dishes. Oh, and I just made omelets because it's my turn. I'm really liking this lighting, so I'm keeping talking because I like the lighting. I can film in another vlog. See you later. Morning. Excuse my pajamas, but I have just come down for my morning read. I have 80 pages after this. It's so good. A thing just happened that was like, oh, wait, what is it? Wait a second. Oh my God. So before I change and take my meds to work out and everything, I'm just going to add the Strange Dreamer trilogy to my... That's how he normally sounds. He sings like this all the time, and Hugo is so confused by it. He's never met a cat that makes this much noise. He's crying because he's confused. Anyway, the series part of my book, I need to update it. So I wanted to show you. It's really nerdy and silly, but I think he's trying to see if Dipper will play. Dipper might play, we'll see. So these are all the series. I think the only one on here, actually, I need to edit some. Good news for my double chin there. All about angles in this video. So I need, it's so infuriating because I have one book left of the Lorraine Legacies by Pittacus Law. I know that didn't go down well with a lot of people, but I liked it. There's two left of the Old Kingdom by Garth Nix, but both of those are on script. Heritage of Shannara I finished. Heck yeah, bitch. Heritage of Shannara I spoke about in my last wrap up, November. I didn't do one for December. I'm not being too strict with it. The Seven Waters series, I'm reading that because obviously Jean from Bookish Thought and Huck from Badgerite, yes, talk about it all the time and I love it. It's so good, but it's so hard to find in South Africa. I've got the second book, I haven't read it yet. I got this incredible copy that has like printing errors in it, and it's so freaking cool because the whole story is there, but then when I read it I'll show you because I want to read it like soon. So the Bone Season by Samantha Shannon I want to read more of, but I don't have it yet. Maybe secondhand. Winter Night trilogy, I've got one left which I need to buy because I've got the other ones. Inkheart I need to get rid of, I'm not finishing that series. Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, I don't know how many in that series there are now, written by, was it David Lager something. He's on my shelves. I like the Girl with the Dragon Tattoo series. And Nevernight by J. Christoph, I've read 2 now. So I need to add Strange Dreamer trilogy, Poppy War. I was meant to read Dragon Republic, and it's not available on script right now. I need to read it. Because I don't like to start too many series and then not actually read them, because that's dumb. I mean, You by Caroline Kepnes is here. On Goodreads, there's like 5 more or something, and I mean, you've got me for a couple of novels because it's a really good concept. Well, I mean, Dexter did it before, but you know, he's a creeper. I don't find him attractive in any way, but it's interesting to see it from the creeper's point of view and how they rationalize their creepiness. Good words, Amy. Great words. Anyway, I'm going to fill in my book and I'm going to do some yoga with Adrienne because it is her 30-day yoga journey and it's called Breathe. So she's doing lots of breathing techniques, which I enjoy. So, I'll see you. What is the sound? Nobody knows. I made a rookie error of not checking our load shedding schedule for the day. Turns out there's load shedding and I don't know how much of my phone I have charged. I was supposed to edit a vlog. I've just finished an article for a client that I had to hotspot off my phone, but I don't have that much data. So what the fuck is going on with my hair? I look like a bird's nest. Better. No, idiocy. Absolute. I need a trim. Anyway, oh my god, you can see my hand in there like an absolute knob. So load shedding is when they turn off our power on a schedule regularly. So everyone's zone, like where they live, will be their zone. And then the electricity will get turned off on a schedule. So like I've got an app called Eskom se Push, which is a play on words for Eskom se Boos, because Boos is an Afrikaans swear word. Because basically Eskom is who provides our, I'll keep it very short because it might be boring, but Eskom is our power supplying company, and over years and years, the funds that were meant to be going into our plants, electricity plants, was instead put in people's pockets because our government is full of corruption. And we also had a freaking accused rapist as a president at the time, so that's fun. So yeah, that's why we have load shedding sometimes. So right now we are in the 12 to 2:30 slot, so my power is going to be out for another 2 hours, and then I can have lunch and maybe work on this blog. Good morning, it's Saturday, and I just finished my book. I'm sorry if I look half awake. I am. But I just finished Train to Dreamer, left on a massive cliffhanger, which is shitty because I don't know how I'm going to get the second book, but we'll see. I'll get hold of it somehow. It was really good, I enjoyed it. The next book I'm reading is Conversations with Friends. That's inside, that's my new book. But first I decided to go down memory lane, just for the quick one. I used to love this series so much when I was a teenager. I used to have an audiobook as well. And it's only 156 teeny tiny pages, so I'm going to read this for the nostalgia. Okay, I'm all ready and I'm sitting at a really weird angle, but oh my god, my sibling just told me to, because I haven't got to Ash Nico's new album yet, I'm going to do it, I'm going to listen to it while I'm cleaning. They told me to listen to Later Boy. Oh my god, if you guys don't listen to Ash Nico, please go listen to Ash Nico. Later Boy is like a feminist version of Skater Boy, and it is like, and she's dirty, like it's a dirty feminist version of Skater Boy, and it's so wonderful, and it hits right in here, because I used to say that my type was a scully with a heart of gold. So a scully is like a troublemaker with a heart of gold, and they're not worth shit. So yes, Later Boy, check it out, fucking amazing. I love Ash Nico. Having a tripod means you can film anywhere. So I just finished reading If I Was a Girl by Meredith Russo, and what I was going to say about it, while I was reading it, I was thinking like, okay, so I'm going to say that it's like, it's a very cutesy romance with a girl that happens to be trans, you know, and there's not like, there's some of the trans experience obviously, and of some of the medical aspects, but not very much in depth. It's not very educational. And then in the prologue, if you've read this book, please make sure you read the prologue, because the prologue is incredible. It's the author herself talking about it, and she says, yes, I have 100% made this a dream experience. Like, she knew at a young age, she passes, she's beautiful, she what are the other she's straight, you know, she's white. There are a lot of positives to it, and she said she did that on purpose. Like, she wanted to give her like the life that she didn't have, because she said she took 2 decades to come to terms with who she was. So I don't know how long the author's actual journey was, but it seemed to be long. And then she puts in a lot of like stuff about suicide hotlines and stuff like that. Oh, by the way, trigger warnings for assault, transphobia, homophobia, suicide on page, and suicide ideation. Yeah, so the suicide stuff really, that stuff hurts, because the feeling sucks, no matter where the feeling is from. But there was one thing I wanted to point out, is she did use the terms transsexual and gender identity disorder. And as far as my reading and my speaking to trans people, people use the terms transgender and dysphoria now, because in 2013, in the that doctor's handbook that people have, that your doctor has, that he pulls out, GID, which is gender identity disorder, was removed as a term in that book, because it's not a disorder. Like, there's nothing wrong with you if you're trans. There's nothing wrong with you at all.
And then dysphoria got used as something, so it was like an experience that you have, you know, like depression or something like that. You have dysphoria, or like dissociation, or, you know, it's another like mental thing, but it's not a disorder. There's nothing wrong with you. It's not bipolar disorder, you know, like there's nothing wrong with you if you're trans. And then transsexual is a term that I've only ever personally heard. I mean, I'm cis. This is all from a cis person's point of view. Please, if anybody wants to correct me in the comments, like, go ahead. But transsexual, I've heard a lot more transmedicalist people use. So I think transgender is the more accepted term now. I don't know what it was like when the author transitioned herself, because that's probably the term she's using. But I don't know her timeline or anything like that. That's none of my business, you know. So, yeah. So I'm actually thinking I'm just going to leave the vlog here. It's probably quite long by now anyway. So I hope you enjoyed this vlog. If you did, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. And hopefully I will see you again next week. But I will see you again sometime soon with some other kind of video. So until next time, be kind to people. Be kind to yourself, wear a mask, and see you next time.